Have a happy day. My name is Randy Gardner, and today I'm going to teach you how to drive a Lamborghini Gallardo and do everything awesome with the Lamborghini Gallardo, like all the special air conditioning things, how to do like the shifting, what like sport mode does and everything. So if you are a Lamborghini Gallardo owner, you are able to learn everything on this video, which I wasn't able to find on the internet. So this will be the best. All right, let's get to it. Let's get to it. Ta-da! All right, and the first thing obviously is the door handle. The door handle for the Gallardo, like this. And when the door opens up first, you'll hear it hopefully not squeaking like this. My door is squeaking. Wonderful, squeaky door. It's maybe for you, but it's okay. At first, the E gear pump will prime. It'll sound like for a few seconds. Totally normal. It's like the E gear transmission thing, pump priming. If you have like a manual like this, it doesn't do it, but you have an E-gear, yep. Pump priming is totally normal. All right, let's see. Okie dokie. Well, we have a few main things here. First, let's start the car. This is the Lamborghini Gallardo key, and ta-da! It doesn't need pressing the brake when you start it, but it's probably a smart idea. And here she is. All right, now we are gonna get to the first things on the Gallardo, which will be probably how to shift the car, because that's probably like the number one question. How do you actually drive the Lamborghini Gallardo? Have these cool paddle shifters. What do they do? How do you put the car in neutral? How do you put the car in reverse? Well, this is why I'm here today, and I have my awesome helmet cam ready to give cool video. Hopefully I get the angle right. We'll see. Okay. Well, as you can see, this car's got two paddle shifters. One on the right, which is upshift, and one on the left, which is downshift. All right. First, we're gonna want to release the parking brake, which is this thing right here, and we are gonna want to put the car in reverse. How to put the car in reverse is the car's got to be in neutral first. How to put the car in neutral is clicking these two things together. Like you click the right one and it shifts up a gear. Clicking both together and the car is in neutral. And if you have your front lift up, which raises and lowers the car to keep it safe from the bumpy bumps, this button on the right side raises and lowers the car. And you'll see a little beeping red thing here indicating that it is either raising or lowering. Okie dokie. And when this thing has completed the cycle, it is ready. Okie dokie. The car is in neutral. And let's put the car in reverse. How to put the car in reverse is with this little special R or circle RT button, like one I have. This is reverse right here. Okie dokie. Reversing, and the car beeps a little bit. It's got a backup camera on it. Mine, I actually have to fix a little bit, but it's okay. All right, and we put the car in neutral again, clicking both together, and we're gonna click the right one, the right paddle right here to shift, and ta-da. Okie dokie. And I'm gonna reverse it a little bit because the sun's glares a little bit. Okie dokie, and ta-da, I've got the car in the driveway again, and time to see what all these little awesome buttons do. Like, how do we turn on the air conditioning? How do we put the top up in the car if you have a spider? How do you fold in the mirrors? All right, let's start first thing first. Well, these right here are like the first display thingies, and this one is the window, obviously, window. And this one is for the lights. When the lights are on, you'll see a little green thingy here. And you do have to manually turn the lights on and off, else it drains the battery. Yeah, this is for the lights. You gotta hold it down for like 1 second and the lights are on. This one is I'm actually unsure what this one does. I've actually never used it. I think it's like the defroster or something. Like diverts the air to the defrost. This one's like the emergency blinker. This one's the electronic speed control, which like stabilizes the car. It's always good to have this on because like if you're going like fast and you swerve a little bit, it like automatically like makes the car nice and controlled. This is the gas tank thingy for when you need gas tank. And ta-da! All right, to the air conditioning buttons. These needed a little bit of time to figure out. I looked on the video on YouTube and I couldn't find any video, so I'm creating an awesome video on how to do this. All right, now we have this first air conditioning one. When you press it once, the air will turn on, and you like rotate this to adjust the level of it. You can see it's on 3, 2, 1. Perfect. And how you turn it up, it's just like this as well. And okay, we're gonna put this. We're gonna turn the air conditioning temperature a little bit. And we're gonna put on auto. When you click auto, we're able to switch the temperature from super cold to nice and warm and toasty. So to be able to like adjust the level, you click this one, like how fast the air is. To adjust the temperature, you click this one. I live in Florida and it's nice and cool. Alright. And this one right here is a seat warmer. If you like the butt cheek toaster on full, press this one and ta-da, butt cheek toaster activated. And to turn off the air conditioner. Alright, this one, what does this one do? This one is actually for this mirror, well this window right here. You press this window goes up and down like this. Alright, ta-da, we've got the air conditioner level, butt cheek toaster, the temperature, rear window. I'm totally unsure what this one does. It's like some kind of like air conditioning mode something. Yeah, I don't know, but this one like circulates the air through the car. This one's the defroster. Like if you have like foggy windows, you can defrost the car. And ta-da! All right, these are the main air conditioning controls. For these, this is this one. If you have a spider, this will put the convertible down, and similarly, this one closes the convertible thing. It does like the cycle thing, and it top, and yeah, it's cool unless you see the engine. Spiders don't get to see the engine, but it's pretty cool. All right, and put the top down. All right, and for these, what are these things? These middle things are how to adjust the mirrors, which are these things if you're not familiar with mirrors. But all right, like for example, if you want to adjust the position of the left side one, switch that to this position, and then able to adjust the mirror. And if you'd like to put the mirrors in, keep the car safe, all you gotta do is push this thingy like this to this position, and ta-da, safe Lambo mirrors. Okie dokie. And this one activates the reverse camera, and this one raises and lowers the car, the front left. All right, and what are these buttons? What are these buttons? And why do we need these buttons? Sport mode. Sport mode actually shifts faster. If you have a Lamborghini Gallardo, you should never, ever, ever, ever put the thing in manual mode, because as it is, clutches get like 20,000 miles if you shift manually all the time. But if you don't shift manually, it'll shift like 5 times a minute, and it burns a clutch and it doesn't sound cool. Yeah, if you own a Lamborghini, it's time for big boy shifter mode, which is awesome. And putting it in sport mode actually shifts faster, it saves clutch life, and makes the car faster, which is nice. This is traction control. I would pretty much totally say keep traction control on, like, at all time. Yeah, the car is already like, what are you doing? Yeah. I never ever put it in automatic mode. Manual's always the way to be in sport mode. And ta-da! These are the main features of the Lamborghini Gallardo. And one more thing, when you're starting the car, I would, if you see this little gauge in the middle, this is the oil temperature. Before, like when you start the car, it's good to give it a few minutes to warm up to like the first temperature thing. And you're not supposed to like be above like 5,000 RPM until it's at like 90 degrees Celsius, which is the second little, or almost to the second little gauge thingy. Yep, pretty much between 50 and 130 is 90. And yep, I hope you guys love the Lamborghini like I do. This is awesome. I daily drive this thing. It's the loudest, it's the funnest, and the best exotic car for your money, and it's a Lambo. Well, I hope you guys have an awesome day, and if you have any questions, be sure to put them in the comments. And if you like making money, subscribe to my channel, because I teach like for free how I've earned $1,000 a day in 7 ways. And yeah, well, have a happy day, and cheers to earning tons of money. All right, cool, yeah, and I was driving a Lamborghini. I have one more little helpful tip for Lamborghini owners. It's always best to keep the fuel level above 25%, and remember to turn the lights off while you're driving. And yeah, and make sure you check the oil. This car like burns oil, like it's best to like put oil in it, or like check the oil level each thanks, dude. It's good to check the oil level each like 500 miles, because it eats oil. I'll create a tutorial on how to check the oil as well. Oh yeah. Neutral, first, wheel straight. And you want to downshift when you get like right above like 2,000 RPM. It's like the smoothest. Yeah. Sweet. I love this thing so much. It gets a little bit squirrely, so make sure you have the wheels straight, like